to Star Citizen. We are going to, as soon as I get my recording settings right, we are going to check out some of the new features in the latest patch of Star Citizen. I'm currently wearing a new feature right now, the Arl set. The Quicksilver one is the white one. I like it. Me and my friends all call it Space Commie Armor, because it totally looks like a Tau battlesuit. At least this one's not blue. The normal one comes in blue. Then we definitely would be blue space commies. I'm just going to turn down the ambient music a little bit, I think. Even at 1%, it's relatively loud on my end. I don't know if you guys hear it, but... Group, and one more, letting people know. Okay, hold on. I may be having issues with my Twitch stream. Let's double check real quick. Nope, yeah, I'm... Hey, Twitch stream. Let's double check real quick. I hate it when it does that. Okay, yep. Let's fix this as soon as I figure this out. Alright, that should be fixed. Okay. Alright, so we're on Microtech right now. We are... So, I've run into a few no, I mean, not glitches. They're bugs. With the new setup. The capacitor gameplay actually seems pretty smooth. I haven't had any issues with it. It does make fights drag. Like, it's really, really hard for small ships to take on bigger ships now because you can't keep the enemy shields down. You just don't have the continuous firepower. But I have found some issues with the missile systems. You'll get 2 or 3 salvos off, and then it just will stop arming missiles. So I'm going to try a few other ships. The one that it glitched out for me was the Constellation Andromeda, and that one also had some pretty severe issues with other people taking over as the missile operator. So we're going to try another missile boat, basically, and see if it has the same issues. Don't mind me, I'm just using the subway time to adjust things in my other window. Alright. Oh. Hey, Kingdom. Oh, no, Star Citizen is still in Alpha, Kingdom, and now fancy that. Well, Fancy, I'm just getting to my ship. I can't jump from, bed to criminal activity right away like you do. Let me have my coffee. Let me let me have something to eat. No patience with you. Wait. You were just promoted to head of our clandestine activities division. Why am I committing crimes? That's your job now. You're manager of it. You're middle management of that division. Go do it. Let's grab some provisions for the road. Actually, so for those of you who haven't seen, you actually have to maintain your character like a normal person in this game. So you actually have to eat and drink. So let's get us an energy drink to start the day with. Hey Fancy, Kingdom is one of my oldest friends. These are not candy, unfortunately, Kingdom. Oh god, my wrist. Oh god. These are actually protein bars. There's a chocolate one. I want the chocolate one. Snaggle sticks. Oh, chocolate deluxe. Alright. Oh, break. Okay, graphics are not doing good today. Alright, let's put the helmet back on. If it will actually go back on. This works 50% of the time for me. I don't think we have to do taxes yet. Fancy, are we going to be able to get around taxes? That's going to be one of your jobs, I think. That's going to be your main job. But no, taxes are not a thing yet, though I'm pretty sure... Oh my god, why do I have 7 Constellation Andromedas? I could see one of your jobs winding up being as a money launderer for our clandestine activities. Chris would totally put that into the game too. He totally would. I want something with missiles so I can try out more missile operator mode. Lots of missiles. Oh, I know. I should get the freelancer. Freelancer miss. It has a bunch of missiles. Tax evasion is the real feature creep. Hangar 5. I've never actually flown the Freelancer Miss, so we'll see. The Freelancer is a good cargo runner because I like the layout of the cockpit for cargo running. I don't like it for combat, so it feels like an actual space truck. Fancy, do you know if the Freelancer has VTOLs? Oh, these are the extra missiles. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ready systems. Let's crank the volume so you guys can all hear this stuff. Oh god, that's loud. The Mist ships are all very rounded designs. They incorporate alien tech. I want to say Banu technology, so that's where a lot of the rounded designs come from. This is a militarized version of the Freelancer. Let's call the spaceport and get them to let us out. Stupid work getting in the way of gaming. Okay. Please open up. Please open. Oh, it's a front opening one. Okay, that was my bad. Landing gear up. And let's hope there's not a blizzard going on outside. Yay, it's actually clear over Microtech for once. Okay, going vertical. Let's get out of here before a blizzard starts. So as you can see, we're on the frosty world of Microtech. I'm sure it had another name before Microtech bought it, but, you know, it's just Microtech now. Hey, my helmet actually got on. That's good. There's... Kingdom, I will show you a ship that is 100% out of Firefly. Can I pull that on the space station? I'll go to the space station and see if I can pull it. Actually, there is one specific space station I want to go to. So we're actually going to take a bit of a detour and head there. Because I think it's Hurston L1. Green Glade. I think this is where they sell the gun that I want. Not every weapon or piece of gear is available at every station, so you gotta know where to go. And I miss my LMG. I miss my LMG. So that is very loud. I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio a bit. Can you guys hear me okay? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna put this up. Can you hear me okay here, or should I turn down the in-game volume? Yeah, they are going for realism. Okay, good. I'm glad that my voice is loud enough to be heard. For some reason, my PC always chugs when going into Quantum. I don't know why. It does this even in the persistent universe. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. We are now free to move about the cabin. So as you can see, this ship has some good space. It's meant to be a long haul ship, so you got basically 4 bunks for 2 sets of 2 crew. Can we use this yet? This is supposed to be an engineering panel. Oh, one thing I do need to check out, the Retaliator apparently got another once-over on its design. And it's now gold standard, I believe is the term. So, if any of you suffer from vertigo or fear of heights, I'm sorry about this. I love that you can do this in this ship. Oh, did I push the wrong button? I accidentally pushed the turret button. Oh, if you think this is impressive, wait till we show you some of the newer ships. This is one of the first ships they ever... Not one of the first ships, but it's definitely an older design. Okay, let's not step out of the ship. Okay, close that real quick. And yes, if you follow the back, you either need to commit backspace, is the term, where you suicide and go back to your spawn point, which is... Cloning is going to be a thing in game, but you only have so many clones you can do before your genetics decays, but that's not in game yet. You can either sit in space and wait for someone to pick you up, or you can do the commit backspace thing. They are planning on doing VR support, I have heard, but right now it's alpha right now, so right now they're just trying to get features in the game. Which, the newest features are, you can see, so you see those are, my weapons actually have a limit that's not just heat. Before, the only limit on weapons fire was how much heat they produce. You get to a certain heat point, they shut down. Now, you actually have to provide power in the form of the capacitors to them. So, we have the power triangle here, and now it actually does stuff, because it increases the charge rates of these weapons, or of our afterburner, which would be over here if I was using it, or our shields, which are shown down here. Oh, I love the nebula they have up. They put all these nebula up before they put Crusader into actual being, because they were using the cloud tech from the nebula on the clouds in Crusader, because Crusader's a gas giant. Oh yeah, super detailed. Those almost look like bugs. Alright. How far out are we? No, we're not going to L5. We're 22k out, okay. Alright. Cutting thrusters, turning around for deceleration. Alright. Let's contact ATC. I really should have done this before I started turning. Where are you? There you are. You're putting me way the fuck out there? Dicks. Okay. So, since you're new to this game, what I'm doing on the left side kingdom is I'm actually adjusting the maximum velocity my ship will go. It's anything below the red line, and your ship is basically fully effective. Higher than that, your shots are going to miss, your systems have a hard time keeping up with your maneuvers and all of that. So you generally do the red line when you want to get somewhere fast and you're not worried about doing anything on the way over. Okay. Engines off. Whoop. Let's go out another way. Open door. Exit ship. Oh. We clipped through something. Okay. The station AI decides where you should be docking. It's based on the side of your ship, which determines the size of the pad you get. Or there's two ways you'd get an interior pad, like one we flew out of on Microtech. A side move-in. Oh yes, this is all. This is not the persistent universe. This is the persistent test universe. So right now each server only holds 50 people. But they're doing server meshing, and we're going to get that up. It's supposed to be sort of dynamic generation of other characters, so when the servers detect that there are multiple players in one area, they'll put them all in the same server, but otherwise you're playing on different servers to save server load. If we're lucky, we might run into another player. I've had the chat disabled, but you can see the other players in this server chatting. But I don't like it all over my view all the time. Yes, it would depend on how many people are docked. Yes, a station can have too many people docked, and you'll just be refused access if there's too many ships. Normally, though, they'll just despawn the one that's been there for too long. But if everyone has just gotten there, you won't be able to dock. Alright, let's go get that gun. I should really be playing it safe and walking down the stairs, because the stairs have killed me when sprinting on them before, but eh. Alright. God, where's the weapons store here? These stations are procedurally generated, so their design doesn't make a lot of sense. It's sort of like a mall in certain areas or rented area. Oh, is this is armor. I don't need armor. Well, let's see what they have available for armor. And yes, fashion citizens is a thing, Kingdom. We have spent me and my friends have spent far too long just picking out nice outfits to wear because they all look so good. Well, some of them are trash, but most of them look pretty good. No, there's nothing good here. Okay. Food court's that way. Aha! Yes. Yes, there's my baby. Oh, that's kind of cool, Kingdom. Could you send me a link to that? Demico. So, in case you're wondering, the reason I'm buying multiples of my favorite gun is... So this started out as a glitch. I want to point this out. It used to be you didn't lose anything on death. Then they did something, and whatever weapon you're using right when you died, you lost it permanently. And they decided to keep that in to give death a bit of bite. So... There it is. Could you actually send me that in Discord? Because I can't click that now. Are there any other guns I want? I got my Demico. I have a Devastator. I need a Ravager. The Arrowhead. No, I don't want any of these. Yeah. Yeah, it helps. It sucks when you're in the persistent universe. It actually has persistent credits and stuff, and you lose like your last main weapon, and you don't have enough credits to buy another one. It can be a pain in the butt, but you can make credits pretty quickly in the main universe. I didn't want to go to the. I'll show you the refinery because I clicked it, but that was an accident. So the refinery is where you go when you've been out mining big rocks with something like the prospector or the mole, and you can either sell the ore directly, or you can take it to a refinery station and have it processed into actual usable materials that you can sell. So right now, I don't know if it's still broken. It was kind of broken in that there were rarely any times you actually wanted to refine it. Because A, it took a while, B, you had to pay for the refining process, and C, the extra money you got from selling the refined material did not cover that cost. They may have fixed it, but unsure. I think they may be waiting to fix it until they have, I want to say, Quantum in place. So Quantum is their system that's like deciding how the world works. Like, okay, this place needs... Wow, this is loud. So this is the refinery floor. It is very loud. Oh. Okay, you guys are being creepers. Okay. So this is where you would do all the refinement, and this is also where you buy mining lenses. I'm getting out of here because those guys are creeping me out. But Quantum determines, like, it doesn't just determine resource scarcity, though it does do that, and it determines what's needed to produce certain items because everything has an inventory limit. All things, so they all spawned in and their AI didn't take over, basically, so they're empty husks. So anyways, let's get away from that nightmare. So Quantum determines individual NPC activity. They all have their own sort of like mini set of needs and things they're doing, and so they don't actually spawn in until a player gets close to save server load. And it also determines things like resource scarcity, manufacturing, and all of that. So they're putting that in place, and I think they're waiting to get that in place before they really properly fix refining and mining and all of that. Because mining and refining is going to feed into all of that. Thank you for the link. God, this station is too big. Anyways, you were asking about Firefly-looking ship, and I'm going to show you the Firefly-looking ship. Easy hab. I am turning down the volume because all the machine noises are blasting my earballs. Fuck, who makes the Carrack? I think it's Aegis, so it should be up here. No, it must be Anvil. Did I pass it and not see it? Yeah, Anvil Carrack. Oh. Hangar 4. Nice. So the Carrack was super inspired by Firefly. In Inverse, it is a long-range exploration ship. Anvil is the premier military provider currently, and they built it. So it's got sort of a military feel, but it's also meant for long-term habitation. So here's the rear. It's a big boy. It's kind of a big boy. Let's extend the ramp out. We'll get a better look at her once she's in space. Elevator. Down there's the cargo bay. Crew relax area and kitchen. That's also crew relax area. Alright. We'll head back to Hurston Space dock, and then we'll pull the missile boat and test what I wanted to test. It's got a fairly high graphics need, but my computer is 4 years old at this point, and it's handling it just fine. Just fine. Before they fixed some of the issues with the volumetric cloud tech, I was stuttering real bad anywhere there were volumetric clouds like the Nebula or Crusader. It is an alpha, so it requires, just from that, it requires a more effective computer, just because things aren't optimized. And for the love of God, don't try to run it on a laptop. I made that mistake once. Pretty sure my legs almost burned off. Nope. Other way around. I wanted to bring those up. So this is the Carrack. She's not the biggest ship in the game, but she's pretty big. She's got a med bay so you can spawn on board. She's got a hangar bay so you can put a little tiny fighter in there. Or a larger fighter if you're willing to break off its wings. There's an entire YouTube channel, I think, called If It Sits, It Fits, about fitting as many vehicles into another vehicle as you can in Star Citizen. It's a pretty good channel. There's number 4. Oh, no, I'm looking... I think I'm looking the wrong way. Yeah, because Hurston is going to be directly opposite the sun from me. Is that Hurston? Oh, that's her L1. There's Hurston. Yeah, it's directly opposite the sun from me. So yeah, this game has a pretty high graphics load, but the main thing you're going to need at least 16 gigabyte of high-grade RAM to run it. At this point, I recommend most people get 32, just because it is a RAM hog. Like, I can't run Google Chrome and run this at the same time without suffering some not insignificant frame drops. Okay, where are we going? And of course, my navigation system is broken. Where's the freaking OM? I need an orbital marker. Literally any orbital marker. Come on, guys. There we go. I recommend trying it, but yeah, you need at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. They have free fly events, not regular, but a couple times a year. If you want, I'll let you know when one comes up and you can try it out for free. Okay, where the... No, not ArcCorp. Okay, there's the other OM. We're gonna skim the atmosphere with this jump. Don't fly to the planet. Okay, good. There we go. There's the station. Everest Harbor. Come on. So the reason I went to Hurston, in particular, aside from I wanted to go to Hurston L1 to get that gun, is it's where you can find most of the bounty work and sort of fighty criminal type work in the system, because Hurston are probably the worst people in the system. This used to be the best planet in the system in terms of being habitable for life, but you see, Hurston Dynamics, the company that bought it, is an industrial and weapons giant. So between all the weapons building and just the massive polluting that's going on, because they don't apply any environmental standards to their stuff when they're on this planet, because fuck it, it's their planet, right? The planet is a wasteland, and of course the people that they convinced to work on their planet are not paid enough. They're basically, it's a company store kind of thing. They're not paid enough to buy anything for themselves, so they constantly have to rent from Hurston, which puts them in deeper debt to Hurston, who is also paying them not enough to pay their debt. So the whole place is kind of a powder keg. There's a whole resistance movement on the planet, and it makes it a great place to make money with merc work or bounty hunting. You gonna give me a spot? Oh, on one of the outer arms, okay. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, let's... Is this where you wanted me? Doesn't look like where you wanted me. This looks wrong. Where did you actually want me? I've lost the marker. Okay. Where did you want me again? I thought this was where they wanted me, but I can't see it anymore. Yeah, I know the request has already been granted, but I can't see where you put me. Alright, fine. really wish you would tell me where you put me, because I can't see it.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, so you actually gave me a landing bay. Alright. Where? There it is. Okay. I was like, that is way too small a landing pad for me. Aha, so they hadn't given it to me at all. Let's not scrape off our wings. The third-person view is very useful for landing large ships. Okay. Let's go get a Shrike or something that has lots of missiles. Yeah, they have... Well, they had an auto-landing thing, but it caused more crashes than it saved you from, so most people just use... everyone basically uses manual landings. The only time I use auto-landing is after I've gotten my Merlin lined up for the docking cradle in the Connie. The Merlin is meant to be a parasite fighter, so it's got a very specific landing lock arm thing for it, so it's hard to actually manually land that one, so I just get within a foot of the landing bay and then I use the auto land. But manual landings are basically the go-to in the game, yeah. Whee! Gotta wait for the elevator. Oh, did that not work? Lobby. I used to, and still do on occasion, get made fun of for how heavy my landings tend to be, because I tend to go for fast landings. And they're not awful, but they hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah, so... Can I do missile? I could do missile operator from the Hammerhead. I'll show. We do have to do something like that too with certain vessels. It's sort of kind of broken, but I can show you the Hammerhead. Right now, it's one of the only ones that will actually dock, like you just talked about. But that kind of docking is in the game. I'll take the best in show variant. For anyone watching the recording of this, sorry I'm not going right to the to testing the missiles, but I kind of want to show this stuff off to a new player and possibly get a new recruit to the game. One of us. One of us. Hangar sit. Wait, did you actually put me in a hangar and not on a docking arm? That's weird. It normally doesn't do that. I wonder if they removed it because they were having issues. I didn't. Hangar 6. Yeah. 666. I guess if it's not going to put me on a docking arm with this one, I'm just going to check and make sure Hangar 6 isn't just... No, they actually put the hammerhead in a docking. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Alright, back to the lobby. We're going to do an actual fighter now. The hammerhead is a full gunship. It's got 6 turrets that you need to fill with players, and it's basically, park this here, and it is now secure. No fighters are getting through it. No missiles are going to make it through that zone. Yeah. Well, and also it makes for better conversation when you're directly interacting with the people on your stream. Okay. Now let's actually do this. Retaliator has some torpedoes. I can see how missile operator works with them. Back to Hangar 6. Do 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 do. I like that it actually moves your head like that. Now, if only FOIP would work and not make me look like I'm having a stroke all the time. Up we go. Okay. This is looking better than it did, I think. I think they updated it. There's the bomb bay. So right now the food mechanics are just, you get thirsty and hungry over time, eat something to get rid of them. Eventually it's going to be... You'll weaken and you won't be able to run as fast. Your aim will suffer. All of that if you don't eat in time and if you don't eat properly. System ready. Okay. Open the doors, please. Please. Why you gotta hide the comms panel? Oh yeah, these ships look really good. Once we're done the testing, I might show you my Connie, which is my baby. It's my go-to ship. Yep. So this ship is a full-blown torpedo bomber. The VTOLs, yes. Oh, I heard gunfire. That's not great. Alright, I don't detect anyone in range, so we're going to burn away. Okay, let's see what missions we got. Righteous Ray, Deaf and Dumb, Spy Monitors. Don't want Do tracker certification. We'll do a call to arms. No, that's, keep in mind when I was doing F4 and looking outside, that's just sort of simulated sound and stuff. There's, when I do a spacewalk, I can show you how sound actually sounds. But keep in mind, all of this is from you and your perspective in your suit. Oh, the legal surveillance. So imagine simulated sound. Beep. Okay, switching to missile operator mode. So determine how many I want to arm at once, so I can fire up to 4 torpedoes at once. I'm only going to choose one because multiple torpedoes would be super overkill for this. But they are super deadly, but they have implemented better decoys and stuff to help deal with this, because it used to be these were just like bounty hunters would use these massive bombers to take out their targets from beyond visual range, and it was oh yeah, the star fields are really nice. Sensor ping, got nothing. Who dat? Oh, that would be one of my targets. Fire. I love how it actually comes out of the bomb bay. Boom. Alright. I love how explosions still have the fireworks effect. That was from last Invictus Day, and they just never disabled that effect. Okay. So this mission, I'm disabling illegal comms that are basically picking up all the data going to this comm array to decode later. This is an illegal one that I'm dealing with, because, of course, the government has legal ones. Okay, that is a freelancer miss. Do I have the range? I do. Okay. Let's kill this one. Goodbye. Guess we'll go this direction. Oh, who dat? Yes. I may be hitting too close. Oh, we got missiles inbound. Ah, we took a hit. It's fine though. Let's see. Oh, I got the last monitor on scope. Oh, is that the one I just launched a torpedo at? Did it miss? There we go. Okay. Okay, we need to find the last monitor. So these torpedoes seem to be working fine. Oh, I think I found the last monitor. No, that is not the last monitor. Oh. Okay, looks like we found it. Alright. Or not? Okay, there's nothing there. Why are you showing me a monitor there? I'm gonna get closer just to see if it's stealthed, but I don't think it is. I think this is just the mission breaking. Nope. Yeah, there's nothing there. Boosting. Why do I even have power to weapons? I just realized I don't need power to weapons. Yeah, fuck your comms. Full power to drives and shields. Noise beacon. Yep. Oh my god, where the fuck? There's the monitor. Okay, locking, locking, locking. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Okay, I hope that maintains the lock. I'm worried it might not, because we got out of range. Fuck it, we'll send another one, just to be safe. Yeah, the other one lost its lock, so, okay. And... No! No! Okay, fuck it, I'm ramming it. There we go. I think we killed it. I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be able to, but it looked like it got diverted by either chaff or possibly the noise beacon I had released on the way there. Because noise beacons they're either big old disruptors or they're big old decoys. No, not big old. I think they're big old disruptors, so they disrupt target locks and the radius around them. Party I was still in a party? Oh, hey, objective complete. We got paid. I want to wear something else. Not gonna load? Fine. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Fuck, which Connie is the one that I modified? Because they gave me 7 of them. Probably one of these ones. Okay, this is not... Is this the one I modified? Guess it has to be. Okay, what about the second one? Did they just copy everything? No, this one hasn't painted. Okay.
My elevator, go away.
So, in case you were wondering, that was another person saying that. insurance claim. Okay, cannot be processed. Can you process it on this one? That was another player who was going into the elevator. She said, "This is my elevator, go away." Okay. I'll just take a bog standard. I mean, I could take a bog standard one, but, I mean, they gave me access to every ship in the game. I feel like I should take advantage of that. Oh, yeah, we have both local voice over IP if we want, and we have squad voice over IP. And it actually sounds like a radio in that one. It's pretty cool. I have both of them bound to my mouse. No, actual speech through the microphone. Built-in voice over IP and face over IP, but the face over IP needs work. Suck. And it's pretty far, but like I don't know. I think within about 50 meters you can hear them. Further than that, it's sort of more of a muffle. If I can get someone else on, I could demonstrate it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, fancy. I'm not sure if he's actually still listening. Fuck. What do I want to fly? Does the Mercury have missiles? I think it has missiles. We'll fly the Mercury Star Runner. It's fun to fly. Oh yeah, there's face over IP, but mine, I'm not sure if it's my camera or the fact that I wear glasses, but it literally looks like I'm having a stroke whenever I use face over IP. Yeah. So it actually transmits your facial expressions, and I either look like I'm having a stroke or I've eaten something super sour. It just does not... I think it's my camera, honestly. It does... I think it does some degree of eye tracking. Again, I wear glasses, so I couldn't really get it to work in that regard. Hold on. I'm changing gear. I like this Azatlan stuff that they gave everyone in the PTU. It looks really slick. It might be my new favorite armor, taking over from the Inquisitor. Yeah. I don't know what VTube is, but I'm assuming it has face over IP, so... Definitely like this. Thought I heard something. Push button. There we go, finally. Pad 6. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know about that. So the Mercury Star Runner it's a really slick sort of cargo ship from Crusader Industries. And Crusader's main claim to fame for their ships is Crusader Industries is located in a gas giant, and every single one of their ships is test flown in the middle of a storm in that gas giant. So they fly beautifully in atmosphere. Like, I think they are the single most fun ship to fly in an atmosphere. Oh, that's cool. It is also currently the only ship in the game where you can actually lock the cockpit, which is amazing. I really hope they make that a feature on all ships eventually. She is just a good-looking ship. It just means other people can get into the cockpit. We were running a scenario, me and my org, when we had to retake a Crusader vessel that had been taken by pirates, and they were just murdering us. So eventually I was like, okay, there's no way I'm actually going to be able to get up there and have enough time to draw a bead and kill them. So instead of trying to kill them, I just ran past them and ran into the cockpit and locked it. Yeah, this thing is just plain gorgeous. Actually, what do we have for contracts? Fuck it, let's be bad guys. Righteous Raid. HG is staffed with corporate thugs. We aren't just going to sit around and wait for them to crack down on our brothers and sisters. We're just trying to make Hurston a better place to live. I don't have the skills to handle this type of op, but I've got the creds to fund it. This will be highly dangerous. They aren't expecting you, but don't think for a second this is going to be easy. Those bastards love to fight. Okay, let's do this. That way we can fly in atmosphere. And I'm going to try to missile the turrets down from high up. What do we have for missiles? We have 4 Tempests and 2 Arrestor 3s. Oh, you suck, you... Okay, apparently switching to missile operator mode cancels your quantum drive. Okay, that's good to know. So ideally, missile operator mode is meant to be operated by the co-pilot of a ship, not by the pilot, so the pilot can focus on normal guns. But we've tried it once in the Constellation, and it did not work. So hopefully I can get someone else on to try it out in another ship. There we go. God, I love how entering the atmosphere looks now. Is there a storm going on down there? I think there's a sandstorm going on down there. That's gonna suck. we're going in there, we're going to need heavier armor. Do I only have the Overlord stuff? I only have the Overlord stuff. Fuck it. We'll use the Dust Storm. Do I not have the right? Okay, well, we'll just do that for now, and we'll change the rest later, because we're coming in. Alright. Should be able to pick up the turrets soon. I am worried that I'm not picking up the turrets. Maybe they just didn't spawn in time. Okay, this is worrying. Sometimes when this happens, it means the, oh, yeah, I was right about the dust storm. Fuck. Oh, they don't need turrets with this dust storm. Oh, shit. Okay. So sometimes it means things don't spawn correctly, which would suck, but... Alright. Let's get out. Okay, so I see a turret on top of there. It's just not shooting me. Could be bad, could be good. Overlord. Fuck it, we'll wear Riptide. I don't need to wear all the same one, it just bugs me if I'm not wearing all the same one with this set. Weapons. I got the Demico. I'm going to use the Demico. So remember way back in the beginning when I bought a new gun? That's what we're going to use here. Demico LMG. Demico LMG. I really should have bought some grenades. I wasn't thinking. Combat knife. Yep. Definitely going to use my LMG. I think we go back through here. Yeah. This isn't one of my normal ships. So I don't have the interior completely memorized. I mostly know the interior, but yep, dust storm. I love that they put in the force effects. I actually managed to knock someone over by flying over them with a ship due to the force effects. How much you want to bet once I'm done in there and I'm a criminal, those things are going to start firing at me? Okay, good. It fires. Always do a weapons check. So the force effects are other kinetic forces on your character, like wind effects or the wash from a ship, or when you're in a ship, the ship taking hard turns and stuff. It can knock you over. It'll make you lean back and forward and make walking a trial. See anyone? See anyone? No. Run. I'm worried that they didn't spawn in. I'm really hoping that's not the case, but it might have happened. I think they didn't spawn in. I may be screwed. Nope! Oh! They are definitely reacting slow, though. I think the server's AI may be borked. And I have no qualms with taking advantage of that fact. Yeah. Where are they? I'm betting they're on the first floor and I just didn't see them. But yeah, things cannot spawn. The fuck was that? Sorry, I was talking and I was muted. My dog started barking. Sorry about that, but no, I heard a hydraulic hiss that messed with me. Oh my God! Stay stowed, will you? There. My gun is just out for good, I think. So, it looks like I didn't get marked a criminal, so that's nice. We won't be exploring prison gameplay anytime soon. Hopefully. Let me in. Now let's get out of here before those guns decide to shoot us. My gun really wants to come back. You can see it flickering in and out of existence. Alright. Let's... Ah, balls. Okay. Okay. We might have to call it soon, because the game's starting to break, and my armor's breaking my Moby glass. Let's make orbit at least. I'll go show you, I actually want to show you a really pretty place on the planet. If we can go... No, not Crusader. Though Crusaders are beautiful. Hurston... Let's go to... I know there's a pretty place with trees and shit. Thinking of the wrong one? Maybe thinking of a different planet. We'll head to Hendrix. Robert, come here. The Borker you heard earlier wanted back up on the bed. Oh god, oh, too fast, too fast. If you go too fast when you hit atmosphere, you, stuff like that happens. As you, get some really turbulent flows over your everything. So I'm going to have to cut it short, but I wanted to show you a bit of the terrain of this place. So this is the surface of Hurston. They just dump their crap everywhere. 100 years of industrial pollution. I I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's a Cutlass Blue. What's a Cutlass Blue doing all the way out here? A Cutlass Blue is the police variant of the Cutlass line. It has holding cells. It's basically a police car. Oh, is that? Okay, yeah, he's by that place. Full thrust. Oh, gemstones. So you can go. So we're gonna stop this now, but there's a lot of stuff you can do in the game. I haven't even scratched the surface of what there already is in the game. There's mining, there's trading. Trading actually makes you a lot of money if you do it right, but obviously needs investment. Anyways. Alright. Let's go log out. Oh god, that storm is awful. Yeah. I guess I'm sleeping with my pet gun tonight. Habitation. Lie down. I have a little teddy bear. That's cool. Log out. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.